Hello my friends, I welcome you all to the Creative Thinkers Hub channel. Today we are going to be learning that how to design a girl child education poster. For that we have basically already worked on certain images that we have downloaded from pixels.com and you know remove the background in Pickwish. And then there are certain images we want to keep that way on. So we take all those images and we uh, take use them in our CorelDraw. Once they are here, we are going to make them of 210 size. No, I think 210 is a little too small. 300. Okay, we make them of 300 size, and uh, this we make it at 250. Okay, and now this is our background, so we cut it into half, we crop it, we flip it, and now we get it very close and we weld both of them by converting both of them together as bitmap. Once that is done, we take, let's take this book is better. Then we take this girl and we make her sit on top of the book. Okay, and you place her in such a way that her laces hang down from the page. It's very important. Then remove the unnecessary background from behind and do the same with this second girl also. Okay, resize her and trim her image till only she is in the uh, selected. Okay, now we take both of these. First, let's save our work. Very important. Girl child education. Okay, we create a bounding box and now we power clip both these images inside. Now increase the size slightly so that it covers the whole image and take the board thing here and put it on subtract. Okay, the blackboard, and this is the output that you get. Now we resize this and save it again. Keep saving your artwork because if certain artworks are very image heavy or very heavy even in vectors, there is a chance that your software might just crash. So you have to be very careful. Remove this so that we get a chandelier. This chandelier is taken from the website freepixels.com. Now we kind of give this a hanging effect. Great. Okay, so this is what we get. Now this bar that we have created, now we are going to color it. So we put necessary color in this and give it a gradient fill. Once we are here, now take different parts from the circular piece only. Okay, and continuously at 50%, 25%, 75%, keep adding these colors so you get the same fill that is there in the circular ring. Okay, so that there is synergy in the whole artwork. Now Control T, Control C. Okay, so it's on top and center of the page. Now take an ellipse and copy paste it and make it big. Okay, and give it orange color, give it a fill, and then say control page down. So it will go behind the yellow one. The yellow one is going to be where our actual highlight is, and the other one is going to be our diffuse light which is spreading around. Okay, so that's the reason we are creating two because it's very important. Okay, now power clip this also and place it right behind this. Okay, once that is done, increase the size depending on the glow that you need. Select the smaller one, only the smaller one, the smaller glow, and reduce the blurring effect so that you get the perfect density of the light within the chandelier. Now we are going to give the dark lights, okay, to these images because these images are quite bright. Now considering that the light is coming from the top right hand corner in this, we are going to give all our dark lights below or on the left hand side. Select all of them, give them black and give them a Gaussian blur to a particular effect that where till how much dark light you want. Okay, so this is how you create shadows. There is another way of doing this. Okay, this is my way of doing it. Another way of doing it is keep duplicating the object and then only cut out the object and do it with the effects in brightness contrast, and that is how you can increase the shadows. But I prefer it this way. Okay, you can control this to a very large extent, and this is what you get. Now, there are certain more enhancements that we need to do. Now, you give them a floor shadow. Make sure that it's going for the left hand image is going more towards the left hand, and for the right hand image is going more towards the right hand. Okay, the reason being that the body shadow is also going to be coming below them. So it's not only the legs, it's also the remaining body. Now, once we save this, we let's give this here and we see that if you could create some more drama into this. So let this vignette be here. So a more blackish area is created. Now with that help of that, what we can do is that we could even move the position of the chandelier slightly towards the left. Okay, so this is what you get. Great. And now this from sloganhub.org, it gives you really good slogans on whatever that you want. So we select this slogan: girls education is a way of develop to a developed nation. And let's check some others also. Now I think this is good. Let's copy and paste it here. And now we select this and we uppercase it. Okay. Once this is done, we do left alignment, make the text white so you can see it in this dark background, and go on to the font Tiger Rag LED. So this is a very slate, I mean as if you are writing on the slate, is that type of a font. Okay, it works, and this works really fine. Copy paste it and slightly offset it. Select the behind one, give it blue color and get it slightly back in place. So there is a minor shadow. Now we come here and say training, teaching, school, uh, education, and the last one being learning. Okay. Now all these, how we are going to be placing them is, first let's give them a relevant font. Grunt Serify is a good font. Okay, how we are going to be placing them is that we are going to use our B-spline tool and wind this in the artwork that we have created. Okay, so it will go from the front of the book into the girl's hand, from behind one page and behind the other girl. So you have to, we are going to wind it round our objects, or moreover I would say the girls that we have done. So fit text to part, just do one, see, do one this way, and continuously after pressing spacebar, copy paste the remaining over here. Make them white. Oh, school is left. Never mind, we'll add this also. Spacebar, school. Now we have to fill this whole space. So let's look at more this like love. Love is very important. Security is extremely important. Okay, and so on and so forth. So dot dot dot. Okay, now we will. Now a line was created in a particular way. It was, it has to come close to the line because a line was created to go into the hand and things like that. And then move this front and back so that it kind of is somewhere exactly in the center. Okay. Once that is done, we now are going to come here and we are going to cut this so that it moves in and out of the hand and leg and everything. So let's start with this hand first. Okay, and just trim this text. So the text we have to convert to curves first. Okay, and remove the outline that we had created. So make sure that you have finalized what you want to do. And this is how, when you select this and trim it, it's going to go behind the hand. Can you see that? So it's going behind, it's coming up from the leg, going behind the hand, and it's moving that way. That same thing do with the remaining also areas that you want. Now let's give it a red color because white is not being seen near the pages. Okay, and let's do the same with this education also. Oh, it's not, it's cutting more than needed. Never mind. We'll push this in. Get into wireframe so that you can see the hand also. Okay. This is the benefit of using wireframe. So you can see the hand also. And once you put it here, you push this down slightly and it's then trim the remaining education word and we are done. So it's gone behind the hand under the armpit. Okay. So the flow of the text is in and out of the hands I discussed. We duplicate this and now let's make something with the second book that we have, the other booklet. Okay, so we delete this book, we delete one person because there is space only for one person to sit in this book. Yeah, so there is only one person space and we work with this. So let's assume that you were given a book where only one person could sit, and this is what you do. We flip the book, increase the size to a particular level where it's kind of taking a lot of its space. Okay, we increase the size, and this we increase the size of the bulb also. Okay, the lantern, because now we have enough space. So this is how the layout will look. Okay, and that's it. Okay, now what we are going to be doing now, let's change a little bit of the shadows, because the shadows were not so well made. Let's do these. Copy paste this and put it here. So this shadow, we remove the old one, and this is also a little too dark. We make it light. Yeah, that's about it. So that one is done. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to take this same text. So grunt serifa, learning, training, education, teaching, school, love, and security. So we take all these words, we right align them, select this, and now we work on them. So come here and say break artistic apart. So what it does is that it takes that artistic tool, artistic text, and just breaks every word without actually converting it to curves. Now change the size of each of them and kind of just place them. Now you see teaching is kind of getting lost in this. So keep increasing the size as per what you want it to be and play with it in this manner. And this is the completion of our work. Now in this what we are doing is that in the first one we looked at balance with the images, and in the second one we are looking at balance with the text, and also the book is balancing the lady and the lantern is in the front. So this is how we are balancing everything. So my friends, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and do not forget to share, because only sharing increases knowledge. Thank you.